Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, thank you for coming back. So, getting right into it. Ah, it's another love reading. They want you. Just let's just be blunt. Let us just be blunt. Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and hold on. I'm just gathering evidence for my lawyers. Let me put this in the proper folder. La 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 la. You're so screwed. 'Cause you're a fucking idiot. You're so screwed. You are so screwed. Yeah, seriously. Let's see. Let's go ahead and there we go. There we go. Let me just double check. Okay. Hold up. Let me go ahead and report that person too. Okay. There we go. There we go. Sorry for the disruption, everybody. Let me just. Okay. There we go. All right. So now that I've taken the trash out, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to shuffle some cards. Shuffle some cards. La 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 la. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. All right. Just getting some cards. Oh, and just for documentation's sake, my stalker just commented, created yet another profile. So that's 3 since you've been pulled into the prosecutor's office. You're a dumb fuck. You really are. You're a dumb fuck. Thank you for continuing to give me evidence to use against you. Yeah, you're dumb as fuck, for real. And you're disgusting. And your mom's a hoe. I said what I said. Your mom's a hoe. Final deck, you guys. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Do, 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 do. All right. So we're almost ready here. We're almost ready here. Got all the cards. Gonna try and make this fast just because I have class today. Final deck to pull from. There. Put that there. Final thing I want to say. How fucking pathetic is it that although they're completely unwanted in this space by anyone, especially me, they keep trying to insert themselves. Like, how fucking pathetic is that? If you're asking me for my opinion, which this channel is nothing but my opinions, $2 hoe or $5 hoe, I would say that it's a village bicycle hoe. Village bicycle type hoe. 7-Eleven type hoe, always open. Yeah. What's it feel like to be a product of a hoe? Just my opinions. My opinions. The United States Constitution protects me from any type of adverse action by simply stating my opinions. Yeah. Yeah. Getting back on track. Getting back on track. So, another love reading, they want you, right? So, I don't know who they are for you, but someone wants you. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. All right. So, you're not going to be able, uh, you know, to move forward from whatever this is until it's fully explored, right? I think this is something that for those this applies to, and again, this is not going to be a person who's a stalker or the byproduct of hoe ass behavior from their mother. Fuck you. Anyways, um, what a fucking joke. Anyways, um, this is not someone who's unhealthy for you. So that's first and foremost. This is not a person who is going to be unhealthy for you. Okay. So I don't want anything that I'm saying to be construed as justification for someone toxic for you to be allowed back in. Hell no. No, toxic ass people need to be face palmed away from you. Fuck that shit. One of the most powerful things that I've learned in life is do not make excuses for toxic people. Like, just don't do it. Don't do it. Because then they get out of hand. They get very bold in their fuckery, right? And this reading might be a little bit like jagged edged. They get very bold in their fuckery, and it's something that just no. Save yourself the trouble. Okay. In my case, I could have saved myself the thousands of dollars. It's okay. I'm willing to spend more. I'm going to sue the fucking shit out of you, bro. I'm going to continue suing the fucking shit out of you. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. This is going to be the biggest fucking karma you've ever experienced in life. I'm not going to fucking stop. I don't give a shit the effects on your old ass fucking parents. I don't give a shit. Not a single freshly baked shit. Sometimes you need to allow the dark parts of you to come forward and really just fucking defend the shit out of you. Give me a second. I want to hold on. Hold on. Let's see. There, this. One second, y'all. 1 second. I just need to share this on the screen is what it is. Let's see. There. Yes, this is me not giving a fresh baked shit what you think. You know what I'm saying? I put my hand upon my hip. Yeah, see that right there? That right there? That's a visual representation, right? There. Let me expand this a little bit. We're going to go ahead and expand this a little bit. This is me not giving a fresh baked shit what you think. Okay? Yes. Sometimes you need to own shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. Thank you, Ocean. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, not just a stalker, someone who's been criminally charged, criminal stalking in their country, inappropriate use of telecommunications devices. They've been trying to hack into my stuff to find out my geolocation. And they've been threatening to murder me and my family and anyone who's close to me. So, yeah, yeah. You need to have an appropriate response for the things that happen in your life. Okay. You need to have a very appropriate response for things in your life when it's something that's disrespectful to your autonomy, you know, when it's right. No, guys, I want to put these comments on the screen. Um, thank you, Teresa, for sharing how you feel about this. Yael, please go ahead and comment how disruptive this is to our whole community. If you feel like it's disrupting, please go ahead and comment it. I'm forwarding all of this shit to my lawyers. Yes, forwarding all of it to my lawyers. So go ahead. It's going to go on the screen so that I could just screenshot everything and be done with it, you know? So, this is something going back to the reading, something that needs to be explored because it leads to further growth. Okay. It leads to a space of um, you better understanding yourself, better understanding your capacity, your capability, all of those things. All of those things, right? All of those things. This is someone who again is healthy for you, but I guess they're not part of your life right now. You know what I'm saying? They're very much not a part of your life right now, probably because um each of you had to go through um something very intense. I don't know what that thing that you each had to go through is, like you and the other person, but it's something that's really cultivating your understanding of who you are, how you are. I think a lot of what um I think a lot of what you've gone through has been a very um it's been a very very like carefully constructed event or series of events by soul. And part of what happens or part of what needs to happen has more to do with how you perceive the ways in which you're being asked to grow by soul. So this is something you need to dedicate yourself to. This process is definitely something that you need to dedicate yourself to. I think there's also this possibility that this individual um is in some ways already consciously choosing to dedicate themselves to a lot of these different things. What are those different things? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, there's like I'm sensing something. Okay. For those of you sensitive to energy, you might feel some pulsing across your entire auric field. I'm not entering anyone's auric space, but I am going to be clearing this space. That means anyone demonic, you'll catch a hot one. A hot one. If you'd like to receive a little bit of a clearing, go ahead and put #clear. Arkai, remove your cloak. Allow the ones who have malignant intentions towards me, allow them to feel the gravity of your power. Allow them to feel the lengths you would go to for me. I give you full permission. Maybe it's time for the world to feel the power that exists between us. Remind them of the time we shared one throne room. Clear my space completely. I'm ready. I'm ready to step forward in my true capacity. For those of you sensitive to energy, those of you who are very much drawn to me, you'll begin to feel a pressure, very mild, and a tingling in your chest and throat. I accept the return of my crown. I am prepared for the influx of power. And those of you who feel what I just described, you're drawn to me because your soul remembers living with me during that period. The period where I sat as empress of this entire realm. I will not hide it anymore. So, Returning back to space of centeredness, because centeredness is where I exist. You're going to see different aspects of me coming forward in the next few months. There will be a massive shift in the way I conduct myself, in the way I'm presented to the world. All parts of me that you've witnessed thus far are still genuine, authentic parts of me. But now, it's just time to stop being relatable and to enter into my proper space of authority. All the dark things that try and occupy my space during every live stream, bow. You remember who I am. Bow and do not lift your eyes from the ground you bow upon. There will be hefty consequence. Approach me with the appropriate reverence. And you know exactly what I mean. Your presence will no longer be tolerated. You know what that means. Returning back to the reading. Once upon a time, you came across someone's path, and they were more than what you could wrap your mind around. Whatever they represent, it scared you because it represented some type, some degree, some level of growth that you could not wrap your mind around. That's okay. That's okay. All right? It's very much okay. Now you're given another opportunity to accept the lessons that need to be learned. This is not necessarily a decree of returning to a space of romantic attempts, romantic connection. This is more about allowing yourself to receive the understanding and the awareness that you deserve, and understanding and awareness of your gravity, your power, your proper place in this world, in your life, in your local environment, on a global scale, whatever it is. It's something that needs to be allowed. It's something you need to commit yourself to. I think this person, whoever this is, that's fallen madly and deeply in love with you, is someone that loves you in a way that transcends the concepts and definitions of human love. I feel like this is a celestial type love. They want you. They want you to what? That is not a complete sentence. They want you to what? To ascend, to transcend, to transmute, to create alchemical change for you within your life. So then what needs to happen? The emotional winter needs to end, right? This emotional winter where you've allowed yourself to be very, very cold to your own potentiality, where you've allowed yourself to be upside down in your perception of who you are. Being feminine does not mean being weak. It does not mean being docile. It means stepping into a space of conscious creation, conscious co-creation with the people in your life, allowing yourself to pick and choose who you will co-create with in a conscious manner, right? Allowing yourself to recognize when some of the people that maybe you've selected or maybe you didn't select people who have just tried to force their way into your space. Yeah, no, those people are a waste of time. Be very blunt. Those people are a waste of your time. Do not waste your time on a lesser consciousness. It is not your job to heal those people. It is not your job to wake those people up. It is your job to work on yourself and awaken the parts of you that have gone dormant because you've been playing a role that is far less than what you are capable of. It is very important. You must return back to your space of center. That space of center is the throne room of your heart. That is where you belong. So, security in reverse. When you allow people to displace you from your space of centeredness, what ends up happening is you go ahead and you diminish your own sense of self. You diminish how aware you are of how capable you are of defending yourself, right? Like, let people misunderstand you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them misjudge you. Let them think whatever they think and disregard you, minimize your role in your life. Let them. But when it's time for a correction, it's time for a correction, and you correct the shit out of them. Okay? It's something that needs to happen at this point. So you're not imagining all of these things that you're experiencing. For quite a few of you, you probably felt the energies and the shifts, and you're receiving these different types of confirmation that helps you to understand you're not a neurotypical person, you're not an average person. You are someone that carries a very serious gravity, a very very serious worth, very serious. It's so much easier for us to believe that we're inconsequential, that we don't carry the gravity that we do. I could totally relate to that. I could totally relate. And the more you deny the very thing that is your truth, the more space is created for parasitic things to try and force their way into your life. Just the more. As a matter of fact, I'll go so far as to say, so the stalker, the disgusting stalker person, first tried to bulldoze their way into my life by all of these hefty claims that they're my twin ray, they're my twin flame, twin ray, whatever it is. They, for I want to say maybe 2 years, kept insisting that they're Jesus Christ and I'm Mary Magdalene, and that's why we belong together. No, you fucking peasant. No. So at this point, I think part of what I need to do for myself, not just say it out loud, but make it clear that I genuinely feel this. I am very open to communication with all of my twins, including my twin ray. They are very much welcome in my life. They are welcome to communicate with me daily. Should I give them my phone number? The door is wide open. You are welcome. You are welcome. These people know who they are. I'm not talking about people who are new to me, thinking I am their twin. No. I've already found the twins that I need to find and need to interact with. They are very welcome in my life. Plug up the spaces that exist because I pushed them all away. Plug those up with your presence. There's no more space for the foolery. None. None. No space. Every seat within my life is earmarked for specific individuals. I decide who those individuals are. There is no forcing your way into my life, not by brute force, not by coercion, not by manipulative tactics that you think will help you fly under the radar. I see all, I know all, and I will not allow all into my life. So, in my most genuine attempts possible, I say to all my twins that I have found, you are welcome in my life. Absolutely. Should you reach out, I will embrace you. I will embrace you. I will not reject you. I will not push you away. You have a proper place in my life. And I would love for you to consider returning back to your proper place. I know beyond a shadow of any doubt, no one will displace my husband. This is no threat to my husband. But I need the spaces filled at this point. I need them filled so stupid ass people, one in particular, understands they have no place in my life. None whatsoever. Not even on the fringes. Not even on the fringes. It's time for you, all of you, to make declarations about your life, to make declarations about what you would like in your life, what you will tolerate and what you will not. It is time. It is time. It's another love reading. They want you. They want you to what? To heal beyond the wounds that were left. You have to heal beyond those wounds. Because really, did they inflict the wounds, whoever this person is to you? Did they inflict that wound, or is that wound a consequence, a byproduct of a misaligned expectation? An expectation that was misaligned with the reality and the truth of the trajectory of your connection as deemed appropriate by soul. No one ever really abandons you. I'll say it again. No one ever really abandons you. When you have no idea how long someone is destined to be in your life, or whether they will return or not, you cannot accuse someone of abandoning you. You can try to. That will create the wounds that you're struggling to heal. But if you begin to accept, you never really knew how long someone was intended to stay in your life, and that when they leave, that was soul's decision, you'll begin to become clear that the whole concept of abandonment, it's just a way to convince you that you are a victim and unwanted. What if, in that circumstance you perceive as abandonment, it is really your soul's greatest attempt to protect you from the unnecessary hurt, unnecessary pain that the person was more than willing to inflict upon you, and that their absence in your life, it's a blessing in disguise. I don't believe anyone abandons me. I haven't in a very, very long time. I believe people come and go as is appropriate for both our souls. And so long as you have not disrespected me and my sovereignty, my dignity, you are welcome to come back when you're ready. But if you do, if you disrespect me, if you try to degrade me as you walk away, that door is shut. You will never be allowed back in. Ever. You will never be allowed back in. And there's nothing you can do to change my mind on this. If you allow yourself to begin to see how all of these things that occur are things that are required to further your growth, right? You'll begin to see at no point are you being victimized. At many points where victimization does occur, it is probably because you have allowed continued contact when soul and life already tried to remove them. And it's not that you deserve it. It's not that you deserve it. It's that you need to begin recognizing the ways in which you're choosing the effects that you live through by the selection of the causations, the options you're selecting. That's what leads to the effects that you struggle through. And when you can grasp that, embrace that, you'll begin to see you're in control of your entire life. You are in control. It's just a matter of how will you utilize your control over yourself. You cannot control other people. You just can't. You can try. You can give yourself the sense of being able to control others, but you cannot. You can't. You can't at all. Okay. So, cleansing. There's nothing to cleanse, but there are things that need to be corrected. There's a difference between cleansing and correction. There's a major difference. So to cleanse something is to just wash it away. You're not dealing with it, you're just washing it away from you, right? Stand in a river and allow the river to take away the filth. Eventually, it removes all the filth from your clothing, from your skin. Now, to correct something is to take the appropriate action that's necessary. It sends a very clear message. I am consciously choosing to not allow specific things. What are you allowing that's disturbing your peace? What have you allowed in the past that still continues to disturb your peace now? Now, if you look at that, you have to then look at, are you projecting all of this disappointment and frustration onto a singular person? Because at this point, there's an individual, for those of you who this reading is resonating with, who will be coming back into your life. It's a love reading, but love is not just a sexual connection. It's not just a physical or emotional intimacy that's coming back. It could be a type of love that's omni love, multi-directional love. It could be a friendship. It could be a family type thing. It could be a soul-based love that has nothing to do with romance. They want you to what? Right? Concealment. So these things are not going to be hidden much longer. These are things that are going to come front and center, things that are going to be allowed to really just I need to message my twin. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just, where are you? Okay. And then hold on. I need to message the other one. Okay. What is the Google one? Oh, Hangouts. Do I not have that? I deleted it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to message you later. I deleted it. I mean, I did delete it because of them. I don't know why I deleted it. We'll have to message you later. there's things that need to not be hidden anymore. And whatever these things are, you need to just allow them to be what they are. Okay. So as we're entering autumn, we're also entering into a space of balance, allowing the balance to take place, allowing this upside down cycle to just kind of be released, and recognizing that holding on to the upside down cycles is the very thing that's diminishing your power, right? Like diminishing your power to the degree that you're forgetting the gravity of who you are. Remember who you are at this point. There is a gravity to you that you're largely unaware of. You might know to a small degree of how potent you are in your life. You might know. But it's not a full understanding yet. You'll develop that full understanding. You will. So as of right now, um, you feel like there's not much to celebrate. It's okay. It doesn't have to be a party every day. Okay, calm down, Miley Cyrus. Miss Party in the USA. We can't stop. We won't stop. It's okay. You need to experience the full spectrum of life. When you allow yourself to experience the full spectrum, meaning the good as well as the bad, it gives a more nuanced definition and understanding of what's being defined, a personal understanding of what's being defined. You are a free spirit. Start conducting yourself as such. Okay? Allow yourself to dance with yourself. Allow the self and the soul to dance together. Oh, I hear there are those falling in love with the nature of you. Ooh. It doesn't feel like an inappropriate love. It just feels like, for those who are witnessing the gravity of you, with all of the additional filler stuff, which is still, a valid part of you, but removing all of those things, they just see through to the heart, to the core of you. Um, okay, unexpected. Ooh, unexpected income. Your next big change is happening fast. These are so I haven't been able to watch Minopon Tarot's videos. I think he's probably the only tarot channel that I'm subscribed to, but I do love, I love getting the notifications for his videos because it gives me a little boost of message. If y'all go to Minopon Tarot and, whether you're subscribed already or not, tell him Emmy said hi. He don't know who I am. he doesn't know who I am because I don't comment on his channel or anything. But you tell him, Emmy said hi. He totally resonates. I love the way he reads. And then I don't know. I told you guys this before. I felt so bamboozled because he was one of the videos that I watched. He was totally like, he's a hobbit. He identifies as a hobbit. And I was like, oh my God, me too. Because I'm small and I have big feet. And then turns out he's like 6 foot or something. I was like, bro. Bro, that's like not hobbit proportions. I thought he was small. I don't know. I just felt so disappointed after that. I was like, oh, I got bamboozled. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. That's just me kind of wanting everyone to be the same size as me. Excuse me. Excuse me and my unrealistic expectations. Not everyone can be pocket size. Okay, communication in reverse. This needs to be corrected. There's a communication that needs to take place and it's not taking place. So, what is it? What is it? If it's something that is happening on your end, you need to correct this, okay? If it's something that's happening on someone else's end, they're going through whatever they're going through, they will correct it at their earliest convenience. Um, I don't feel like, hold on. I don't know. I don't feel like we should rush people into processes that maybe they're not yet ready for. Like um we should respect whatever process they're in. But if it's you, see, that's why we vibe. You know what I'm saying? Ocean Lover is also proudly pocket-sized. Oh my god. Um, Blissful says he's a hobbit on the inside. Okay, I respect that. I absolutely respect that. I'm a huge fan of his notifications. One of these days, I just might watch some of his videos again. It's just the only reason I haven't watched them is I'm super busy all day. Like super busy all day. So I don't really get a chance to watch too many videos of anything. Okay, card number 5, be still. Okay, calm down, be still. Allow yourself to kind of let all of your waters settle down a little bit. Okay, just settle down a little. Allow yourself to become very, very still so that you can see your reflection perfectly with no distortions. The reason life would bring you um, a mirror, an externalized mirror, is because you're not sitting still long enough for your waters to become still as well, and you be able to see yourself clearly. Okay. So whoever this person is, they're going to serve as a celestial teacher for you. Whatever they're going to teach you, it's not going to be intentional. It's going to be taught strictly by the fact of their presence. Was that a weird way to say things? Sometimes I communicate like Yoda. I word things in a haphazard manner. I don't know if that was a weird communication, but yeah, because they're present, they're going to be influencing the way you learn through your life lessons. Okay. New chapter in reverse. This is a continuation of a paused chapter in your life, you know? Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. So, Ocean, sing it with me, boo. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Jesus loves me. Oh, yes, he does. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god. Happy birthday, baby boo. Happy birthday, baby boo. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, baby boo. Happy birthday. I love you. It's someone's birthday. La la la. All right, move forward. It's time to keep it moving. Keep it moving. Just keep it moving. Allow everything to flow. Just allow it all to flow, okay? Have gratitude for the ways in which your life is changing. It's taking you out of these spaces that are unnecessary, out of these spaces that are unhealthy, okay? Thank you for the reminder, Lindsay. Let's go ahead and put that on the screen. I'm going to be going live later this afternoon or evening time to do expedites. It's energy work. If you would like personal reading, a bio scan, energetic work, past life reading, whatever it is, go check out the QRC code. Just click on that and then come back here so that I can finish the reading. All right. So I'll be going live today, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So timeout. I think for some of us, we need to take a timeout. Some of us need to take a timeout from the subscription we have to other people's drama. That's hard. I think for some, You need to begin considering whether or not you've become addicted to other people's drama. Okay, being completely serious. Um, it's like a way for you to get a hit of that drama stuff without allowing drama into your personal life. But because you're exposing yourself to it by way of other people's problems, you're still allowing drama into your life. Now, there are people who are important to you personally that when they need help, absolutely, always help them. Always help them. But there are also people who like to make it seem like they're important to you. Um, but really, all it is they keep going to you for another hit of your energy. So, those people you have to be very, very careful with. Okay. You have to be very, very, very careful with that because that's going to drain a lot of your energy. Look, a lot of your brilliance will also be drained because you're giving your light to all of them, the people who are not even interested in seeing what's actually happening in their lives. My general rule of thumb, if I see you going through something and I feel called to help you, like I feel like I want to help you, not that my heart is telling me to help. I want to help, right? um, I will engage you in conversation. And if in that conversation, I determine that you're not interested in hearing possible solutions, then that tells me that you are not interested in help, that you want to just vent. At which point, I will let you finish venting, but I will not allow you to vent with me again. I'm not a dumping ground. I used to allow myself to be a dumping ground. I'm not anymore. I will not allow that anymore. The people that I care about, the people that I have in my inner circle, they never treat me like a dumping ground. They'll share things with me. They'll sometimes ask me what I think about stuff as a friend, not as their personal psychic, right? As a matter of fact, I think I ask them more for readings and stuff, right? Like one of my BFFs, I'd be like, "Can you ask your pendulum something? Can you ask them about this?" Mind you, I have multiple pendulums, but I don't trust them. I trust them for you guys. I don't trust them for myself. Yep. Anyways, there's a shift that's taking place. Whatever the shift is, it's taking you that much closer um, to this space of really just rebalancing and healing. See, moderation in reverse. You haven't been moderating your life very well. Okay. For some of you, not for all, but for some of you, allowing yourself to intentionally cultivate your space. That will leave room for the right people to enter into your life. People who bring you happiness. According to the Quechua peoples, the peoples of Peru, hummingbirds, at least what I was told, hummingbirds represent happiness. So you're feeling apathetic, you're feeling very jaded by life, very disconnected. Um, you know, the people who you should allow into your life and have a space in your life are the people who consistently have the ability, the willingness to bring happiness to you, right? Whether it's just, telling you jokes when you're down and out or listening, it's a very mutually beneficial type of circumstance. Efficiency. So you've lost your efficiency because maybe you've begun really taking in the logic of humans when it comes to love. You see, the love that you're looking for, it's not a human type love. We're blurring this line between omni love and human romance. Those are not always the same thing. They're not always the same thing because human romance involves trying to take ownership of another person. So you've lost some efficiency because maybe your perception of what it is you're seeking in another person has been very much diluted or even distorted. You have to correct that, okay? Unity. So there's no unity yet. There's maybe you're already I guess, in contact with whoever this is for you, maybe light contact, like message here and there. Um, but also maybe you're not, because there's no unity yet. You guys aren't yet on the same page in regards to how the two of you are connected. Okay. So, perception. Your perception is key. If you perceive even the most benign things to be evil and wicked, it creates an opening for evil and wicked things to happen. Because then, of course, you're going to think things and feel things and assume things because of those distorted thoughts and distorted feelings, right? Mm-hmm. Context. You don't have the context yet. You don't know yet why someone, whoever this is for you, is wanting to reconnect. I'm giving you the context. Their soul is bringing them back, bringing them back. But see, you're not listening. I don't know what you're not listening to, whether you're not listening to me, which is fine. You don't have to listen to me. Or maybe you're not listening to your soul. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you're receiving the same messages from soul that I'm providing you right now. And these messages are probably difficult for you to hear and accept and, all of that good stuff. But it is what it is. Your expectation needs to be aligned with the reality of the process that you're in. There's not someone who's coming back to save you from yourself or your process. There's someone who's coming back as a mirror of the process you're currently in and have been in. Sometimes it's a lot easier to see what you need to see for yourself as you observe it in someone else's circumstance, because you're not emotionally invested in that way that you're emotionally invested in your process, right? Ready but waiting. Whoever this is, they are ready, but they're waiting. They're waiting, I guess, for the ultimate sign from you that it's safe to return. Um, I don't know what that means, but yeah. Softly, softly, the tender touch. This is telling me that maybe they hesitate because they know you have the ability to absolutely tear them a new bungholio. And in that, they're a little bit, I guess, intimidated by you. Maybe. The perfection of your life in reverse. It seems like your life is what it is right now, that you're not necessarily trying to paint it as something better than what it is. You're kind of just living day to day, which is a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Um, I think it's just basically acknowledgement that you're no longer trying to sugarcoat things for yourself. You're seeing things with clarity. Now, are you complying immediately with soul? Probably not. Probably not. It's okay though. You're in the process of beginning to comply. It's taking you a little bit of time, but eventually you do comply. So that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Card number 12, every journey starts with a single step. So at this point, you're on a journey, right? You know that you need to take that next step. I don't know what that next step is. You don't have to be fully healed, because if you look, she's carrying her emotional baggage with her. It's magical with all those butterflies and shimmery whatnot, right? You can take your emotional baggage with you. This concept of you can't be loved by someone else until you heal the parts of you that um, don't know how to love. That's a falsity. My husband, hi, babe. He's handsome. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I didn't know how to love. I didn't know how to receive love when he crossed my path at first. And he was still capable of loving me in the way that I deserve, the way that I need. He didn't force me to heal. He didn't shame me into a space of healing. He simply held that space open and made me feel so safe that when I was ready, I could choose to heal myself. So, no, you don't have to be fully healed or whatever else people try and tell you. You can be broken AF and still come across someone who can love you wholeheartedly, who can create such a safe space that you'll eventually enter into a stillness that allows you to see exactly how you should heal yourself. It's not someone else's job to heal you or make you complete. It's just not. It's not. You're already a whole person. It's your perception of yourself that makes you feel fractionated. So, collaborative dreaming. I just looked at myself in the screen, and first off, it's a no makeup type day. It's a lip balm moisturizer type day. So it's okay, girl. It's okay. But I just realized the angle of the camera made me look extra tiny. I'm not that small. Collaborative dreaming. So there is someone that you're creating a future potentiality with, at least in a dream state, right? At least in a dream state, creating this future potentiality. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it's a realignment taking place. Card number 32, faith in the process, but it's in reverse. So you've grown impatient. I get it. You need to stay patient though. Okay? You need to let things unfold in the timeline they're meant to unfold. Going beyond normal in reverse. If your norm has a lot to do with I'm sorry. If your norm has a lot to do with rushing things, trying to control the outcome, um, it's not going to work in your favor. You need to go beyond that. Releasing allegiances. You need to let go of your allegiance to your hurt, your sense of abandonment, your sense of failure, your sense of like loneliness and all of that stuff. Okay. You got to let that go. I'm just looking at the next couple cards because I have to get going. Yeah, it's all the same message. It's all the same message. It's like you're oblivious to the process you're in, which is blocking your ability to go through a metamorphosis, which prevents your return to your royal awareness. I am not extra tiny. We are the same size, girl. We are big enough. We are big enough. So the flow, you got to let yourself flow. Whatever this is, it's shadow work pertaining to a past life. Whoever this person is, it pertains to a betrayal from a past life that's caused a weakening of your awareness, putting you into a state of being constantly at war, right? It's not something you have to burn away, it's something you have to observe. The observation of this is what's going to lead to your liberation from all of these preconceived notions of how things are to play out. Now, I'm going to pull, okay, I'm not even going to shuffle. I'm just going to, okay, maybe I will shuffle so that a card will stick up. All right, here we go. Ooh, card number 21, Sacred Phoenix Heart. Ooh, and I opened it right on the page. Sacred Phoenix Heart. Under the cover of blood, love veils many rose gardens. In total faith, love tenderly guides every lover to the garden of the heart. Reason says the world is limited in 6 directions. There's no way out. Love says there is a way, and I've traveled it many times. How I adore your defiant, rebellious heart. It knows that what for the mind is an end is for the heart simply another match to ignite the sacred flames. It eats of love until it's filled and then becomes hungry again and eats some more. And again, it eats of love until it's so full, it must simply explode into a sacred fire of passion. It bursts, incapable of sustaining old consciousness in the expanse of blessings unlimited, lavished upon it through the great beloved's affection. It would be like attempting to fit an ocean in a teacup, so it does not. It bursts forth like a dying star into spectacular radiance, only to be reborn again, new and hungry for the next feeding frenzy in love's great banquet. How I adore your defiant, Spectacular heart. Love guides us through travails that seem improbable, if not impossible. It does not shy away from any challenge, from any cause. It cannot. It is just love's way. Love says to us, there's always another way. You are receiving this guidance now. Perhaps you are scratching your head quizzically or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because it's the portal to new life. And so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love, by love, for love will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it in context. It is a shorter pain that's not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realize that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on that path. Come take this one where there shall be wine and dancing." Give me 1 second. Oh, darn it. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Dang it. All right. Perhaps you're scratching your head quizzically or are in deepest despair because you appear to have met a dead end, a frowning no, or a dismissive laugh upon your quest to bring love alive. So then, do you choose to believe in love or in the death of sorts your heart faces? Your heart shall rally. I choose death because it's a portal to new life. And so it is wise, you see, but you must be brave. To be burned in love, by love, for love will involve endurance of pain, but it will also place it into context. It's a shorter pain that's not compounded by erroneous thinking. That pain comes and goes quite quickly when you realize that love is simply playfully smacking your wrist and saying, "Not that way, beloved. There are great pitfalls on that path. Come take this one where there shall be wine and dancing." So you're guided to accept the closed doors, the death, the pain, and to let it become tinder for your fire. Cry whatever tears need to be cried so your tinder can be dry and ready to create the sparks your heart needs. That sacred phoenix ready to die into life with you is hungry for the fire. Let it feast so it can fulfill its potential, its divine destiny, and become born again into new form, more divinely aligned and alive than ever before. This oracle comes with a message for you. You may feel as though you've been wandering in a desert for many years with no oasis in sight. You might have been through darkness, through trials, endured confusion and uncertainty as you sought for your truth, sought divine revelation, and sought your purpose to confirm your plans. Seek no more. The answers are now given, or soon, very soon will be. And the life, the passion, the purpose, it will all come to you in clarity. Does life need to be grasped for? It is bestowed according to grace and destiny. It need not be sought so much as received. The spiritual destiny that calls your soul, even while you may feel your bodily ears are deaf to the call, makes your heart leap. It is as though hearing the beloved's voice and stirring an ancient memory of love so powerful moves you, even without you necessarily understanding how or why. So let the life come to you. Be prepared to let the old version of your life pass away into the new life now being born. What does this mean? It means letting go of your striving, your opinions, your doubts, your despair, and your fears. Life wants to happen through you, blazing angel. You don't have to do much other than get out of your own way. Love is your nature. Let it flourish and life shall unfold accordingly. This oracle brings a particular message regarding divine timing. Divine timing. That oh so significant factor in our dreams coming to life. Your time is fast approaching. It may even be now. It may seem least likely to you. There may be great darkness or confusion, and yet the unveiling of the new dawn is closest to the deepest darkness of night. Do not turn back or away from your progress. Your very next steps shall be upon hallowed ground, rendered golden by the rays of the rising sun. I love that. I love that. And then um, just want to remind you guys of the expedites I'll be doing later, as well as this poem. Michael reminded me of this poem, 100 Love Sonnets, sonnet number 17 by Pablo Neruda. I don't love you as if you were a rose of salt, topaz, or arrow of carnations that propagate fire. I love you as one loves certain dark things, secretly between the shadow and the soul. I love you as a plant that doesn't bloom but carries the light of those flowers hidden within itself. And thanks to your love, the tight aroma that arose from the earth lives dimly in my body. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you directly without problems or pride. I love you like this because I don't know any other way to love, except in this form in which I am not, nor are you. So close that your hand upon my chest is mine. So close that your eyes close with my dreams. I love that. That's like my favoriteest poem ever. I gotta go. I gotta go. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. Find me on TikTok. I gotta